Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka Rick here, bringing you my third placement match in StarCraft 2 1v1 ladder. And this Terran versus Terran again. So yes, you know, it's my third TVT so far. It's not that great. I don't really like TVT matchup, to be honest. So, you know, that second game is mass barracks, you know. It's quite hard to, obviously I didn't scout, but I scouted really late. I probably could have countered it if I'd have seen that coming. I mean, or at least mirrored it, and hopefully had a bit better macro, but you know, it's done now, so you know, third placement match. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better than the last one. The first one obviously was TVT. The second one was as well. So I won one, lost one so far. This one's another TVT, so you know, see which way this one goes. So it's pretty standard opening from both of us. You know, I've got my barracks up a little bit earlier than him, which is a bit weird because I don't normally get mine up sooner than my opposition. And he's opting, well, he's not opting for a wall in actually. He's just building it at the front of his base for some reason. Don't know. I like to build mine closer to the command centre. Makes it a bit harder when you run for the mineral field, I think. As if you know, you've got to walk past buildings and supply depots and stuff, it makes it a bit more, takes a bit more time to get there, so you know, that's quite a good thing. Whereas that, if you walk past this, you're pretty much straight in there already, so that's a bit of a weaker defence, but that's fine. Here he's gone for second barracks, and I've gone for my orbital command as usual. I'm more economically focused, you might say. Just getting my second barracks down now. It's a bit later than his, but you know, I've got that extra economy boost, so it shouldn't really affect me that badly. It's pretty standard opening, both pushing marines out. I've got one already. So his first one's literally just come out, so as you can see, he's actually using his more than I am. He's scouting around the map with his. Mine's just sitting at the front of my base, not doing much, so it's not really that helpful, but you know. As I said, this is my placement matches, so still getting used to multitasking and everything. So he's coming straight to my base with that one marine. I've got two there, so obviously it's an easy kill. My third one's running up. So I probably could counter and do a lot of damage here, but I choose not to, so no early pushing in this match. Sitting there with my two barracks, churning out marines, because I died to an early marine cheese. Well, it's not really cheesy, it's just a timing push. So yes, I haven't got that rally properly. But yeah, so I died to an early marine rush last time. So I thought, you know, play a bit differently, get some marines out earlier, a lot of marines. So I've got more units here, I've got an extra 2 marines than him. So yeah, so it's good. I've actually got an extra 4 marines. I could have pushed out then probably, done quite a bit of damage to him, but as I said, I choose not to, so just sit back and wait for probably too long. That's my main problem at the moment. I wait around. They wait for them to come to me instead of pushing out. It's a really bad thing, and still forgetting to train SCVs. 5.5 minute mark, 20 and 17, they're both pretty low, so it's not as if he's like macroing perfectly and I'm not, because then it would be, you know, quite a bit difference, and I'd struggle to win. But yeah, he's coming in with a bit of a, not an all-in, but it's a bit of a risky push. He's got some SCVs and some marines, so it's not the best idea really, pushing with marines and SCVs, but you know, a lot of people do it, they bring SCVs along with their pushes, so see how this engagement goes. Say it amazingly for me, and terrible for him, so you know, he's still got a load of marines here, so it's not too bad for him. I decided to push out a little bit here. Probably, you know, brought that tank with me. Just pushed up into his base then. So I've got much more marines than him. Brought all of these with me. They're pushed up straight away. probably would have sealed the game, to be honest. So that extra tank firepower, don't know what happened here. Went to build a barracks, I must have double clicked the SCV and I brought it along. Which a little fail, so lost a bit of mining time, but that's fine. Still haven't got siege mode yet. When's that coming? Production. Still not on the way yet, so it's a bit strange. I don't know why I haven't got that. I've got the money for it, as you can see up the top. Plenty of money. Should have been getting it. Still not researching it. I have no idea. There you go. It's just gone down quite a long time later than it could have done. So I could have been pushing up his ramp now and, you know, killed him off. An extra 6 Marines, and probably could have had the siege tank by now. So that's a lot of damage that I could have done. So I don't know. It's a bit of a weird decision. As I said, I'm really defensive. I don't like to push that much at the moment. I think I've got to get a bit more, you know, go a bit more crazy. Not craziest, but you know, got to push out more, get a bit more aggressive more often. So at the moment, you know, I'm sitting back now, he's caught up with me on Marines, so you know, it's not quite as far ahead as I was before now. So I still haven't got siege mode. Could have had that up ages ago. So 5 seconds before it finishes, so I have it by the time this combat comes up, so I don't see the siege mode for some reason. So they fight without just an extra smash damage. Really weird. Yeah, see now, I don't know, still got that advantage by 1 Marine, but I've got the tank, which does a huge amount of damage to Marines. It pretty much kills them straight away with your extra Marines there shooting them as well. It's crazy, it does so much damage. But I'm still not spending my resources here. I've started getting medevacs out. Should be building out of that, Started building out of them all now, but yeah, I've built up so many minerals, it's crazy. Shouldn't have that many minerals at the top there, so. And now it's the second engagement. How's it going? Really? At all. Still haven't sieged up the tank. Siege up this one. Does it quite a bit of damage. So before it finally gets picked up. But yeah, I could have done a lot better if I'd have sieged up my tanks and had them sitting here instead of fighting with that siege. That probably would have been pushed off. And yeah, I probably would have been in a fantastic position right now. But you know, so that didn't happen. So I'd say I'm on the back foot here. And if he pushed me, he could probably kill me right now. Even I have got medevacs and he hasn't, but still, my infantry force is weak, and his is pretty strong, as you can see. He hasn't got stim yet though, which is a bit weird. I think I have. No, I don't have stim either. So it's researching now. We're both researching it. His is ahead of mine, so I'd imagine he would do a timing push on that stim, but you know, I don't think he does. He just sits back and you know, just waits there. Not sure what for. Probably this extra pack of Marines here. So yeah, he's probably going to push up now, I'd imagine. At the moment, he'd pretty much crush me because I haven't been macroing very well, haven't built much. Now I've got a fair amount of Marines, but so is he. So I've actually, you know, so 7 Marines behind him, so it's not too great. But I've got medevacs, whereas he hasn't, so it gives me a bit of an advantage. So we've both got Marine Shield and Stim now, so it's fairly even. So I've got medevacs for support, he's got tanks for support. So yeah, it's fairly even, to be honest. You can see he's not spending his money either, same as me. So yeah, but still fairly even, I'd say. So the medevacs make up for the lack of tanks, I'd say, overall. But I don't know. So yeah, again, we're both being quite defensive here, sitting on that tower for ages. And, I probably shouldn't have. It's a good idea sieging your tanks up on this edge, so you can catch incoming trolls like that. Get a few shots off, so I've done some damage to some of those marines, as you can see, already before they've even engaged me. Here I push out, take the tanks out. Well, so the team push them back well enough, and yeah, still got a slight disadvantage in marine count. But we've both got 2 tanks now, and I've got the medevac, so I'd say I still had the advantage, just. It's like not a major advantage anymore, but it still is a little bit of an advantage to have. You now see, look, I'm getting close with the marines, and I've got my medevacs as well, so I'm in a pretty secure position, I'd say, against him. I've got my siege tanks set up there, so anything that comes down here will already take fire before it even gets to me. And then, as my marines are attacking here, I should just get some shots off there on the edge. So I'll be, I'm in quite a good position defensively. Not really playing defensively at the moment at all, which is probably a bad thing. Again, I sit back. I've still got the lead. I've got the lead on economy as well. Decided to go for some drops here, so it's always good to mix it up. You don't want to keep pushing up the same direction all the time. You don't want to, you know, it gets a bit predictable, so obviously he doesn't see this coming either. I do it quite well because I see that marine in there, and I decide not to go in there. So I drop outside instead, so he doesn't see. So yeah, just stim in. Well, I don't stim in, but I take supply defense. Rid of supply. I don't know why that's happening. I get attacked here. Though my two siege tanks do quite well. Take out quite a lot of them. Eventually get down there. Again, another tank here, siege up. Do quite a bit of damage. Get the 6 kills, 8 kills. It's quite good. It's literally popped out. 8 kills. Yeah, feel like he's in one center. He's about to kill off mine. Well, look at the supplies. He's literally got nothing, so should, you know, punish him here, but I don't really. Starts building loads of supply depots down there. Sort it out. So yeah, what I did wrong as well, another thing. These marines that I'm producing here, I should literally just push them straight up. Support my army here. Keep supporting like that. I'm sitting all these here, giving him a chance to rebuild again. Which, you know, is obviously a stupid thing to do. That I've got 27 marines, and he's only got 9. I could easily push up there and destroy his whole base, but obviously I choose not to. I decide to keep pushing with the same lot. Eventually they get whittled down to a lot less. Because obviously he keeps producing them, and eventually they will obviously all die, so it's not the best thing. It's not really good. Yeah, still 23 marines against his 9, and they're all just sitting here doing nothing. It's bad play by me. Could have easily won this fight with a bit more aggressive. 21, it's even worse in my favour, and I got 5 medevacs as well, which is crazy. Should have been a lot more aggressive here, could have taken these up and killed him up straight away. I've just got this horrendous amount of gas though, which I don't need at all. Just decided to keep it for some reason, not really sure why. So yeah, I didn't do as well as I could have. I've got 1 marine left in his base. He's got 3 marines in total left. This is his defence, which is nothing, absolutely nothing. And I'm sitting here with this huge ball with Marines and Marauders, doing absolutely nothing with them. That's what I took from this. Well, after I watched this, I played a couple of more games before actually looking at the replays. It's probably a bad idea. You should look at the replays literally as soon as you finish playing. You should look at the replay, see what you did wrong, see what you did right, and make notes. Which I've started doing now. Since I stopped playing, I watch through all my replays, write down some things to remember to do, and stuff I did well as well. So yeah, I'm just scouting around the map. He's anywhere, which turns out he doesn't, so it's quite good. He's still up in this corner. He's caught up in Marines so fast now. And, yeah, I've got a few more Marauders and the Medivac support still, so I've still got that advantage, but it is slipping away quite quickly, which it shouldn't have happened. I should have literally pushed up as soon as I defeated that engagement. As soon as I pushed up into his base with the drops, I should have strolled up the front with my army and crushed him completely, but instead, now that he's storming ahead Marines, he's now got the advantage, which was stupid of me to let happen, really. I haven't built my command centre yet either, which I've got the money for. I'm just trying to take out this barracks down here, and then he ended up pushing me. It doesn't end well. Tank. It's going to have quite a few kills by the end of this. Doesn't get any so far. He's got away from that, which is good. But he's literally just completely outnumbered me. He's just losing so many Marines at a time. It's a bit crazy on that 5 barracks now. See, he's just pumping out Marines all the time. Yeah, production, see, look, he's producing 8 Marines at a time. It's nuts, really. Whereas I'm not, I can't do that. I haven't got the economy for it, first of all. I've got too much gas in there. Shouldn't have been mining gas all that time. So I'm not using it, so not really. I think I'll be fine on one reactor, to be honest. So I got both, or refinery, sorry. It'll be alright on one. So I could probably spend that much. But spending all that money, I don't really use it enough. So I'm only going Medivacs and Marines, really. It just doesn't take much. So then by now, look, this is a huge advantage for me. I was literally all over him at one point. I had a huge advantage, and I didn't make it pay. He produced the units he needed to get back into the game, and he's done that. He's way back. He's striding ahead of me now. So still, my economy's slightly better than his, as you see by the mules and SCV counts. But this push, so I was not ready for this at all. So he hasn't brought all of his army. There's still some back here, but still, it's a lot of units there for me to deal with just this little ball of Marines and Marauders, or just Marines and Medivacs. So I was not prepared for it at all. He gets the siege up there. Three kills, 4 kills. And that's pretty much it. It's me out of the game. So I didn't make him pay that earlier push, where I completely gutted his base and I stopped the aggression. It was a really bad idea. That's it. So they came back from pretty much being dead, and they won. So good game to him. That wraps up my 3rd placement match. Another loss. So that's 1 win, 2 losses so far. Not doing very well at all, gotta admit. Though yeah. So main points from that game: be more aggressive, and if you get into a lead, take advantage of that. So yeah, because if you don't, this will happen. He'll come back and defeat you. So yeah, so for future games, I'm going to try and be a bit more aggressive. So it won't be my placement matches because I've finished those now. I'm not going to tell you where I've placed quite yet because it's a bit of a surprise. So yeah, stay tuned for the next 4 and 5 placement matches. Yeah, they'll be coming next week. So yeah, see you then. Stay tuned. Bye.